Hold up. So, you mean to tell me your freezer stash, the easily family dinner, the grab and go snack is now possibly dangerous? Yep, that's what's going down. One of America's big makers of corn dogs and sausage sticks just issued a giant recall, 58 million pounds embedded wood pieces in the batter. Let's unpack this because this affects school lunches, grocery shelves, and maybe your freezer. What's up, family? Welcome back to Insider Scoop Report, where we dig into the stories everyone's going to talk about today and tomorrow. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the like, share this video, and drop your city and state in the comments because I need to know if your freezer has one of these recalled products. Today, we're talking about Hillshire brands, corn dogs, sausage sticks, wood fragments in food batter, and what you need to do. Let's get into it. So, here's what the government and company are saying. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, Food Safety and Inspection Services, or FSIS, Hillshire Brands recalled approximately 58 million pounds of corn dog and sausage on a stick products. Why? Because pieces of wood fragments got embedded in the batter. So the products were produced between March 17th this year up until now, well, up until the end of September, actually. And so they bear establishment numbers such as EST 582 or P 894 on the packaging. They were distributed nationwide, bold statement retail stores, online school districts, Department of Defense facilities. This isn't just one small batch, y'all. That is massive. Okay, so be real. How often do you check those little codes on your freezer food packaging? I've never checked that until I have started looking into these recalls. So now I'm checking everything. Do you even know what EST 582 means? And do you trust that the easy dinner is safe, right? So I want to get into what those brands are. So here is a PDF document, a list of them, the product name, the packaging sizes, and use sell by dates. And it is a list of them. There are a lot, so I will make sure to leave a link for these in the description, but I'm going to go through these. Product is by Unbranded Foods. This one is the batter wrapped franks on a stick with turkey and chicken, pork, beef added. Then we have the Jimmy Dean cinnamon French toast sausage on a stick, the Jimmy Dean original pancake and turkey sausage on a stick, the Jimmy Dean blueberry pancakes and sausage on a stick, Jimmy Dean pancake and turkey on a stick, Jimmy Dean pancakes and sausage on a stick, pancake batter covering a pork and chicken sausage link original. So let's scroll on down. We have Jimmy Dean packaging pancakes and sausage on a stick, pancake batter covering a pork and chicken sausage link original. So I noticed some of these are repeated, but is the different sizes here. So you guys want to pay attention to those too. So you know, you can even pause the video here to take screenshots as well. And then there is also the thing same version, 6 carton per case, 4.687 pounds. Again, I will be posting these, so don't worry. And then there is the State Fair corn dog batter wrap franks on a stick made with turkey and chicken, pork added. Then there is the State Fair turkey corn dogs, whole grain batter wrap turkey franks on a stick. And then there is the State Fair beef hot dogs wrapped in a honey sweetened batter. And then there is the State Fair beef hot dogs wrapped in a honey sweetened batter. We also have State Fair fully cooked classic corn dogs, hot dogs made with turkey and chicken, pork, beef, added wrapped in a honey sweetened batter. Again, look at the sizes of these, but again, they have them all listed here. And just in case some of you don't know what they look like, these are the labels too, which is this is the PDF for the labels. I will make sure that this is in the comments as well, but you'll see as you can see, the use by date is circled and it has all of the codes that you need for these, so you know whether or not you have any of these specific brands in your fridge or freezer. Tells you all of the labeling information. Again, I will be sure to drop this information. So again, what exactly is wrong? It's not bacteria, it's not listeria, at least not publicly. It's physical foreign objects they have identified as the wood pieces that they use, and is according to the internal investigation from Hillshire, wooden sticks used in manufacturing into the product line before the battering process, causing the fragments to be embedded themselves. 5 injuries have been reported already, linked to the wood fragments found in the product. So imagine biting into what you think is a corn dog only to hit a piece of wood that should never happen. Have you ever bitten into something in your freezer and something just fell off? Would you have thrown it away or just brush it off as weird? Now imagine if that weird bite costs you dental work or worse. So people is talking about who's affected. Well, everybody is affected by this. You have schools, military, food services, retail. That means your kids' lunch might have had one. Think about that. The wide scope means the risk isn't just for some households, it is for many. FSIS has warned that affected products may still be in freezers at homes, schools, institutions. So, yeah, they're telling you to check your freezer and to check it now. So, if the product ends up in your child's lunch, who's responsible? The manufacturer, the school, or the parent? Does the risk change when food is served at school rather than at home? So let's get practical here. If you have frozen corn dogs or sausage sticks, especially the ones purchased this year, look for those establishment numbers EST-582 or P-894. Check the brand names as well. Is it State Fair, Jimmy Dean, anything similar to that on the stick products? 3, if you find one of the recalled items, please, whatever you do, do not eat it. Either throw it away or return it for the refund. And if you are someone you know was injured after eating one of these, bitten wood, dental damage, choking risk, immediately you want to seek medical attention. And if you're a school or institution, check your freezer inventory, notify your food service manager, remove the items immediately. This is one of those stop everything, check right now type of alerts. Would you throw something away or take it back to the store if you found it had wood fragments? Or would you just hide it and buy something else next time? Now let's talk about the root cause here. How do wood pieces end up in food batter? Companies say stick inserts entered manufacturing process too early, meaning the process broke down that signal weak quality control. And when you're talking about 58 million pounds. That is a major breakdown. It points to supply chain issues, safety oversight, and maybe corners being cut. But when big food corporations deal in massive scale, one glitch that affects tons of households. Do y'all understand that? Do you think big food companies should be more transparent when this goes wrong, or do we only hear when what we already know? Would you pay more for food under stricter safety standards? This recall isn't anomaly. Foreign object contaminated wood, metal, plastic is one of the most common reasons for major food recalls. Let's be honest. But the scale here, 58 million pounds, that is huge. This shakes trust because part of what we believe in when I buy this frozen pack, I expect it to be safe, no hidden hazards. And for low income families, institutions, schools, this hits especially hard. This isn't just dinner, it's risk. We gotta ask how many near misses haven't come to light? How many small incidents led us here? Do you still trust frozen convenience foods the same way after this? Would you rather cook fresh from scratch, or is this unrealistic for a lot of families? Here's how I see it. Family, this recall is more than expired food or bad packaging. It's a warning bell, a reminder that in a world of convenience, we still have to stay vigilant. When you see codes, when you hear about recalls, don't just scroll past it. It could protect your kids' tooth, your health, your peace of mind, and companies, they have to stop treating safety like a cost they hope to avoid because costs like this hurt families, cause injuries, threatens trust. Would you support legislation that require food companies to pay big fines for these kinds of mistakes, like wood fragments in food? Or do you think market forces are enough? Let me know your thoughts. So yeah, family, 58 million pounds of corn dogs and sausage on a stick recalled because of wood contamination. Check your freezer, check your kids' snacks. Share this with the people you love. And drop your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever had a recalled product in your home? Did you eat past the recall? Don't forget to make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video because these are the stories that affect daily life. This is Insider Scoop Report, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay sharp, stay safe, and don't take a bite without checking.